I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame in your heart.
Hello, YouTube, and welcome to the very first episode ever of Stupid Shit YouTube Theists Say. This week, the focus will be on that epic theist of YouTube, Disposable Gorilla. So join me now, let's see what kind of stupid shit YouTube theists say. Let's go.
Hey guys, what's going on? You're looking at the comments section, and some comments from Muskokaman, who decided to slither out from underneath his rock and squat over my comment section and dump some big piles of stupidity out of his arse.
Stupidity, you say? Wow, coming from you, that really means something, IG.
So he basically is accusing me of being wishy-washy because I didn't like being dock dropped, right? But somehow I'm saying it's okay for Tim to flag for privacy.
The purpose in that little endeavor was to try and inform you of your own confirmation bias. But you just wouldn't have any of that, as we will see later on in this video.
Being dock dropped and flagging are two separate issues. That's, you can't draw a parallel between those two.
I think you can.
And not only that, but I haven't said anywhere that I agree that it's okay for Tim to flag, that video.
No, but I'll bet you're gonna, aren't you?
I will say publicly that yes, I think he has a right to flag that video for privacy issues.
The man who never flags defending the right to flag. How fucking noble of you.
The intent of that video was to drop Tim's docks out of revenge.
And now you're going to tell us you know what the intent of the original authors was just by watching the video. Yeah, here's the problem with that, eh? Only the people who knew Tim's docks would even have a clue that he was attempted to being dock dropped in some sort of phonetic manner. Is it time that I pointed out that it was you who making the video in the big stink about Tim's so-called docks being dropped by Captain Awesome, that you actually drew attention to the situation for the hundreds, if not thousands, of people that were not available or aware to Tim's docks before? You made it very easy afterwards, didn't you, IG?
So you guys want to talk about morality?
Morality? Where you just pull that out of the air out of your ass or something? No one was talking about morality. If you want to, we could do that. But you really shouldn't be the one defending morality, I don't think. Not in my opinion, anyway.
I haven't seen any evidence that Tim himself is guilty of any kind of dock dropping.
I never once through this entire endeavor ever accused Tim of dock dropping. Try again.
I haven't seen it. And so, unless you've seen it, I would say that you're not a very good skeptic and you're a bandwagon turd monger. Much like Muskokaman here.
You know, No one can sling shit like a theist. It just takes that theistic background to throw shit like you do, IG. Beautiful.
Who assumes that, I'm guessing, assumes that Tim is guilty of all the rumors that have been flying around.
I haven't assumed anything about anyone here, IG. On the other hand, you've made a lot of assumptions like the ones you just made, and many other times as well, where you're flying off the handle and jumping to conclusions. You should be in darn good shape with all that exercise.
He also accused me of being, decisive and biased.
Actually, that was divisive and biased, and yes, you are.
Hypocritical.
Yes, hypocritical too. That goes along with the whole confirmation bias, and it's all right for your clan to do it, but when mine does it, well, they're a bunch of dirty bastards, right? From your point of view, that's what we call confirmation bias.
Because I didn't make a video about vertical cadence, I didn't make a video about vertical cadence because I did not see any dock dropping.
Maybe if you took them fucking rose-colored, or biblical-colored sunglasses off for a bit, you might see a little better. Just maybe, I don't know. Try it.
But I don't, really get into making videos about stuff that I'm not really all that involved in. I mean...
And the crowd says...
Bullshit! Bullshit! Bullshit!
My latest videos have been like direct interactions. And, that's another reason why I wouldn't do a video about it, because I think it's kind of common sense. Dock dropping is wrong.
Let me get this straight. You wouldn't make a video on dock dropping, but this video poning me is about dock dropping. Okay. Hang on. I'll be right back.
And he says, I'm on a public venue whining about privacy issues on behalf of your theist brother. No.
Yes, you are. That's exactly what you're doing. Look at it. Look at it. You're on YouTube making a video whining to the public about having your identity found out. Well, then why are you in the public?
I wasn't, number one, I wasn't crying about privacy issues.
Yes, you were whining about privacy issues and about terms of service being violated by people who were dock dropping other people in what they consider to be dock dropping fashion. Oh, fuck, look at your shit, man.
I was pointing out someone's cowardice in dock dropping me.
And thus you made a video about dock dropping. Da 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 da! Mister, I don't make video about dock dropping because that would be cowardly.
I wasn't crying, and it had nothing to do with my theological beliefs.
Your theological beliefs are what let you only defend Tim the Bible-thumping wingnut and not vertical cadence, which was my point in the very first comment that I put up to show you that you have confirmation bias and are hypocritical in your application of your understanding. You get it?
I do not support anyone, theist or atheist, that goes around dock dropping. I think that's pretty clear, too.
Yeah, because we all got nothing better to do in a day than to search out your history and see what you've been doing every second of it while you've been online. Yeah.
I'm not BSing anyone. Yes, I am the usual drama whore, and I don't have a problem with that statement, but I'm also not playing the victim.
Seriously, you not playing the victim. IG, you play the victim card like a French cook uses butter. Come on.
You know, the victim would be like, oh, poor me, you know, I've been doc dropped, blah, blah, blah. But no, I did a video doc dropping myself, and I called out that coward.
Well, golly gee, Willikers, good for you. Now you can ride with Timmy's Rangers and do whatever it is that you thieves do and stuff and junk. Yay.
I don't censor comments, either. Do I, Muskoka? No, I don't.
You see, that's the wonderful thing about conversing with you, IG. You've already got your own answer before he even has the question.
So you're the one being the hypocrite here, or you're, short-sighted.
God damn it, Redline. These characters keep getting smaller every year.
But what I really want to talk to you about is this right here. If you don't want to be doc dropped, then why are you making videos on YouTube for everyone to watch? Please. Would you say that to Vertical Cadence?
Yup. And I'd say it to anybody else who's got their face up on YouTube. If you got your face on YouTube and you don't wish to be known, then my suggestion to you is to either have yourself secured or get off of YouTube, because it's a public venue and people are curious. And if you do not have the ability to keep your docs a secret, or if you make an error one day, there will be people out there who will take advantage of the situation, especially if you're in a place like the Great Debate community, where it is very volatile from time to time. So, word to the wise is, if you don't like your docs being dropped, make damn sure you got them secured, but don't fucking whine to everybody else when they do get dropped because of your own negligence and prior, maybe even out of ignorance. There's no one to blame but yourself. It was ignorance that killed the cat. Curiosity was framed.
Right? I mean, if I didn't want to be doc dropped, I wouldn't have a Facebook with my full name. And when I did get doc dropped, I certainly wouldn't have done a video about it.
Let's hear that shit again.
And when I did get doc dropped, I certainly wouldn't have done a video about it.
One more time.
And when I did get doc dropped, I certainly wouldn't have done a video about it.
Didn't you say earlier in this video that you dropped your own docs and called that coward out?
So, that's a triple fail, dude.
Oh, I'm counting way more than 3 fails on your behalf, IG. Well, that was episode 1 of Stupid Shit YouTube Theists Say. Disposable Gorilla. Just another knuckle dragger that we can do without. So until next time, folks, this is the Muskokaman saying, keep your stick on the ice and be cool, because not everybody is.
I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame in your heart.